How much will BP spend to clean up the mess in the Gulf? Well, it seems like the sky is the limit. One estimate from Credit Suisse pegs BP's settlement costs for claims from the spill at $14 billion. Bloomberg's Lizzie O'Leary is at a claims center in Grand Isle, Louisiana this morning. Lizzie.
Yeah, Eric, it's obviously not just the cleanup costs, but these bills that are mounting for BP from people whose livelihoods have been disrupted by the spill. We talked to Dean Blanchard. He owns one of the largest seafood companies in this area, and he wants BP to pay for the business he could have had in what was supposed to be a good shrimping year.
Supposedly we're the first one to meet with the large claim adjuster. You know, BP came to the realization that in this area, we're the hardest hit by this. You know, they put us, we're running on about 3%. I should have bought 7 million pounds of product. I don't think I bought 300,000, you know. We should have $12 million of sales this month. I don't think we got $500,000 worth of sales.
Some of his workers and relatives have gotten some checks from BP. He's still haggling. Here's the larger claims picture. In BP's claims, about 31,987 claims against BP. Of that, they've paid $40.2 million in Louisiana. Where I am, it's about $24 million. They say that no claims have been denied to date.
Individuals and businesses who come in can file an initial claim for $5,000, up to $5,000, and we can get those checks cut pretty quickly.
Now, we've also met some individuals, though, who have filed their claims, have still yet to be paid, including one fisherman who filed on May 16th, had to file again because he got lost in the system. And one other thing to add to BP's tab, Eric, they've agreed to foot the bill for some $45 million for barrier islands to be built off the coast of Louisiana to keep the oil back, Eric.
Wow, the costs keep mounting, Lizzie, and it is a sad story in so many ways. That is Lizzie O'Leary on the BP beat down in Grand Isle, Louisiana.
And speaking of the mounting costs, it's been 45 days since Deepwater Horizon exploded in the Gulf of Mexico. And the more oil that leaks, the higher the cleanup costs. Let's take a look. May 10th was the first day BP estimated its cleanup costs, and the bill then, $350 million. 3 days later, that number jumped to $450 million. By May 24th, BP says costs will hit $760 million. And then on Tuesday, the company announced the price tag is getting closer to $1 billion, saying that so far $990 million have been spent. So what will the final cost be? BP CEO Tony Hayward told the Daily Mail this week that he sees the final bill adding up to around $3 billion. Analysts are less optimistic. Raymond James expects the final tally to hit $7.5 billion. UBS is expecting costs of around $12 billion. And Credit Suisse yesterday told investors that cleaning up the spill could cost $37 billion. So how do you go about covering these costs? Well, analysts say BP may have to start selling assets. One of its most valuable is its 26% stake in Alaska's Prudhoe Bay. That's the biggest oil field in the U.S. Prudhoe Bay and other Alaskan fields were BP's largest source of crude in the Western Hemisphere in 2009 after the Gulf of Mexico.